Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Good evening and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Michael Germain. One person died after a fire north of Sparta yesterday. Sparta Area Fire Chief Mike Arnold says crews got a call at 1 p.m. yesterday about a fire and an injured person at a farm on County Highway Q. That injured person was later announced dead at the scene. Sparta Area Fire had the fire out by 2:45. Its cause is still under investigation. UWL's former chancellor says his firing violated both his free speech and due process rights. Wednesday, the UW Board of Regents fired the longtime UWL chancellor for appearing and producing online pornography with his wife. In an exclusive interview with News 8 Now Thursday, Gao said the board was overreacting and taking a hypocritical stance on free speech. He says he also wasn't given due process before termination. He says he met with HR the week prior and was asked about a report he was engaging in pornography and had written several books under a fake name about explicit content. He told them yes, and that he and his wife do those things as private citizens, making no references to the university. That's why he was shocked Wednesday that UW President Jay Rothman had sent him a message saying he was out as chancellor.
There's some vague references in there to, not behaving in the way a chancellor ought to behave. And I think that's a very subjective matter. And
this is something that is a big part of human life and something that there are a lot of taboos around and people are reluctant to talk about it. And I think the best part of this whole episode is that we are getting people to talk a little more freely.
News 8 Now has submitted an open records request to UWL to see the full message Rothman sent Gao. Meantime, Gao is on paid administrative leave as he goes from chancellor to a facility role with faculty. But Rothman has also filed a complaint with interim chancellor Betsy Morgan to review Gao's tenured role. Gao is considering legal action. In a statement yesterday, Rothman said Gao served at the pleasure of the Board of Regents and wasn't entitled to any termination process. Quote, good judgment requires that there are and must be limits on what is said or done by individuals entrusted to lead our universities. We expect our chancellors, as the leader of these great institutions, to be role models for our students, staff, and faculty, as well for the communities we are privileged to serve.
Hey everyone, a good Saturday evening to you. I've got an alert night, if you will, in store for this evening due to the chance for some freezing drizzle and some light snow overnight as well. First of all, let's check those high temperatures for today. We managed 34 in La Crosse, 31 in Eau Claire, 32 in Winona and Black River Falls, 32 in Viroqua, and 39 in Prairie du Chien. First things first, winter weather advisory in play for the entire News 8 viewing area until midnight tonight for that chance of freezing drizzle this evening and then changing over to light snow overnight. Now, snow accumulations will be minimal, traced to maybe an inch in most spots, but it doesn't take a lot of that freezing drizzle to really cause some problems on the roads and sidewalks, and that's the main reason for the winter weather advisory until midnight tonight. You can see a little moisture on the CityCam 8 lens. That could be that freezing drizzle. So again, use caution if you're going to be out and about tonight. And the radar doesn't pick up the drizzle all that well. That's why the radar looks pretty clean until you head to the north with some light snow showers up towards Duluth, Minnesota, and north of Eau Claire and the Twin Cities. Current temperatures range from 27 to 31 degrees in most spots, 32 in Prairie du Chien, 34 in Boscobel. Again, that alert night for freezing drizzle this evening, scattered light snow showers overnight, lows in La Crosse around 29. We'll talk more about the details of the 8-day forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
The World Health Organization, or WHO, says it is concerned over the spread of infectious diseases in Gaza as hundreds of thousands of Palestinians remain displaced, many in overcrowded shelters and health facilities. The WHO reported roughly 180,000 upper respiratory infections, 55,000 cases of lice and scabies, and over 5,000 cases of chickenpox in Gaza shelters from mid-October to mid-December. With 1.9 million Palestinians displaced since October 7th, the WHO and partners are striving to enhance disease surveillance, provide medical supplies, and improve access to essential services. This while only 13 out of 36 hospitals in Gaza remain partially functioning. Well, as New York City gears up for New Year's Eve celebrations, the NYPD is intensifying security measures amid a surge in protests related to the Israel-Hamas war, with over 450 demonstrations since October. CBS's Tim McNicholas has more from Times Square.
Dick and Dana, you can see the barricades the city is already setting up here. That's something we see every year. But this year is different from last year for police. For one, the NYPD has been responding to many more protests than usual. More than 450 since the start of October related to the Israel-Hamas war. And police fully expect protesters will gather somewhere in the city New Year's Eve. The NYPD will set up a security perimeter from 6th Avenue to 8th and from 41st Street to 57th. Officers will check people entering that zone, in part to make sure they're not bringing in backpacks, duffel bags, or alcohol. Police are also preparing for protests, like this one near the Rockefeller Center tree lighting.
Those who want to peacefully protest, they have the right to do so, but you're not going to do it at the expense of disrupting those who are coming here to peacefully bring in a new year.
We're prepared for them at any number. We're prepared for different groups from different places, and we will make sure this event stays safe and peaceful.
And the FBI says they've gotten an influx of tips about potential threats since the October 7th attack. Investigators say there have been no credible threats on the city. This room at the FBI's New York offices will be full of agents New Year's Eve, watching cameras for any potential dangers.
There's been thousands of more threats have been reported, so that means we have even more threats that we have to look at. So we adjust to that. We bring in other resources to track down or to investigate these threats to see if they're legitimate.
Mayor Adams also says the NYPD reviewed the response to last year's machete attack on 2 officers near Times Square to make sure police are prepared for anything.
We're going to make sure we continue to be laser focused, not to be distracted when you have a threat of that magnitude.
In addition to the thousands of officers that will be out and about, the NYPD says they'll also be watching from above using drones. The department says their counterterrorism bureau will be monitoring for any potential dangers, and people could expect to have a fun and safe New Year's Eve. In Times Square, Tim McNicholas, CBS 2 News.
Well, coming up on News 8, jobless claims have rose 218,000 for the week ending December 23rd. And less than 1% of U.S. flights were canceled between December 20th and December 26th. Stay with us. That's up next.
Start the year with a new look during Home Furniture's New Year's sale. For 2 big days, get up to an extra 10% off sale prices. This queen bedroom suite is just $18.99. Plus, pay no interest for 1 year. Hurry! The New Year's sale Sunday and Monday for 2 big days at Home Furniture.
Showplace Cabinets. Complement your new tub or shower with appealing cabinetry from Showplace. Made in America, Showplace Cabinetry is built to last with features and styles to fit your home and family. Coordinate your new tub or shower, your fixtures, flooring, sink with your new Showplace vanity. Visit our showroom to see the many possibilities from Showplace. Designers to create a plan and board store carpenters, plumbers, and electricians to do it right. Showplace Cabinets and the Board Store. Your winning combination. Get started today.
You'll find the Ram you're looking for at Pischke Motors in West Salem or Pischke Motors in La Crosse.
Stop in now during the Wrap Up the Year sales event to get 0% financing for 72 months on a new 2023 Ram Bighorn. You'll find all of the power you've come to expect from Ram, and the Bighorn will keep you comfortable and connected while you drive. Stop in now because this offer ends January 2nd.
Start your search at Pischke.com and then drive away in your new Ram.
Escape the chaos of everyday life and experience true relaxation and improved health at Revive Wellness Spa. Unlike any spa in the area, Revive Wellness Spa is your first choice for self-care. Our services include red light therapy, meditation pod, an infrared sauna, a float tank, and so much more. Call or book online today and receive up to 60% off your first service. Don't forget to ask about our detox specials.
During the New Year's mattress sale at Home Sleep Express, get 3-year interest-free financing on Tempur-Pedic mattresses, plus a $300 shopping cart, free white glove delivery, and a 120-night guarantee. Get Tempur-Pedic mattresses during the New Year's sale at Home Sleep Express.
Jobless claims are up, but not enough to rock the economic boat. And check under the tree for this recalled item. Christine Lazar has those stories in this Eye on Consumer report.
More Americans applied for unemployment benefits last week. The Labor Department reports jobless claims rose to 218,000 for the week ending December 23rd. That's up 12,000 from the previous week, but not enough to impact a still solid labor market. Decelerating inflation and low unemployment are buoying hopes the Federal Reserve can manage a soft landing and avoid a recession as we begin the new year. A huge improvement this holiday season at the nation's airports. Less than 1% of U.S. flights were canceled between December 20th and 26th. It's the lowest cancellation rate in 5 years and a drastic turnaround from last year. Earlier this month, Southwest Airlines was fined $140 million for last December's meltdown, with nearly 17,000 canceled flights that stranded 2 million passengers. Ahead of this season, airlines hired more pilots and other support staff and also faced greater government penalties for delays. If you got a BlendJet for the holidays, don't give it a whirl. The Consumer Product Safety Commission says the BlendJet 2 portable blender can overheat or catch fire, and the blades can break off during use. The California-based company voluntarily recalled 4.8 million of the small appliances. It insists only older blenders are impacted, and the ones currently for sale have updated parts. Those are some of the week's top consumer stories. I'm Christine Lazar, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Well, coming up on News 8, updated COVID-19 vaccines that target special variants, and a drug used for weight loss soared in popularity in 2023.
And I'm meteorologist Bill Grawl. A winter weather advisory in effect for all areas this evening, and I'll explain why with my 8-day forecast after the break.
Are record energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? With inflation rising at record levels and incomes not keeping pace, you might be one of tens of thousands of Wisconsin residents who are struggling to survive in the blistering heat of summer or the bitter cold of winter. While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today and call 1-800-506-5596. That's 800-506-5596. Or visit www.kwwf.org.
Here we go. I knew I could do it. I just had to take the first step.
Hey, how's it going? Marcus, my boy. Welcome to my humble abode. Nice to meet you.
When Marcus came to my door, it was my chance to give someone a safe place to stay for a little while.
When you open your heart and home through foster parenting, you're helping the teen write new chapters, which can positively impact the teen for the rest of their life.
Be part of the story.
For more information about becoming a foster parent, contact Children's Wisconsin.
Whatever the holidays mean to you, get the most out of them in a new Honda. Whether it's taking the gang to the slopes in an available all-wheel drive Pilot, delivering presents in a rugged Passport, or hauling a few toys for yourself in a powerful Ridgeline. Your holiday adventure awaits with a new Honda during Happy Honda Days. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Don't miss the Carpets to Go odds and end sale going on now. Take advantage of huge savings in short rolls, remnants, ceramic, LVT, laminate, and vinyl. Plus, get a free 8-pound pad with any short roll pad 50 feet or under. In-stock click-together luxury vinyl plank starts at only $349 a square foot with pad attached. Get 12 months interest-free financing with approved credit. Save big on whatever you want on your floor at Carpets to Go inventory odds and end sale going on now.
A tool to fight the opioid epidemic became more widely available, and new screening guidelines hope to prevent lung and breast cancers. Michael George looks back at the year's top health stories.
Drugs used for weight loss like Ozempic and Wegovy soared in popularity in 2023.
They stimulate the pancreas to make more insulin. They make you feel fuller faster. They reduce your appetite.
A study from Novo Nordisk, the drug maker behind Wegovy, found it can also reduce the risk of heart attack, stroke, or heart-related death by 20%. 2 new therapies to treat patients with sickle cell disease are now available. One uses a gene editing therapy known as CRISPR.
You're changing somebody's DNA, so obviously you want to make sure that the corrections you're making are the ones you want.
In July, the FDA approved the first over-the-counter birth control pill, called Opill. 2 months later, the agency approved Narcan as the first over-the-counter medicine that can reverse opioid overdoses.
If it's in the store, in the aisle, right next to ibuprofen, it really also helps to reduce stigma.
CVS pulled phenylephrine from shelves after an FDA advisory panel decided the popular decongestant likely provides no more relief than a placebo.
Talk to your local pharmacist, local provider, about what the alternatives are.
The fight against Alzheimer's disease received a boost when the drug Leqembi received regulatory approval. Trials show it slows early progression by about 27%. Updated COVID-19 vaccines that target recent variants became available in September, though just a small fraction of Americans have gotten the shot.
I know folks want to leave COVID in the rearview mirror, but unfortunately it is still here.
Protection became available against RSV for the first time. Pregnant women and older adults can receive a vaccine, while the antibody shot Beyfortus helps prevent the virus in babies.
As you know,
the near death of Buffalo Bills player Damar Hamlin during a football game in January spurred a national movement to teach more people CPR. Screening guidelines for breast and lung cancer were updated in hopes of saving more lives. The American Cancer Society lowered the age for a yearly low-dose CT scan to 50 for people who smoke or formerly smoked a pack a day for 20 years, or 2 packs a day for 10 years. And the U.S. Preventive Services Task Force now says women should begin regular mammograms at the age of 40 rather than 50. Michael George, CBS News, New York.
Well, the Coulee region saw some snow over the last few days, and with that, now it's time to bring in First Warn meteorologist Bill Grahl. Bill, good evening.
Hi, Michael. We do have a little bit of a concern tonight. That's why I've got an alert night in play, if you will. The reason, check out the graphics. The entire area is shaded in purple. That is a winter weather advisory that was just issued not too long ago, and it's in effect for most areas through midnight tonight due to the chance for some freezing drizzle this evening, and then that'll change over to some light snow showers overnight. Now, not expecting a lot of snow, but it doesn't take much freezing drizzle to really cause some problems on the roads and sidewalks, so just keep that in mind if you have travel plans out and about this evening and into the overnight. A little bit of moisture showing up on the lens from time to time. That is that freezing drizzle that's moving in from the north and west. 34 the high today, 26 the low. Averages are 29 and 13. No official precipitation through the 5 o'clock hour, and we continue to be very dry. 7.5 inches below average for the year and 10 inches below average for snowfall. We've only seen 4.2 inches of snow so far this season in La Crosse. 31, cloudy skies. Again, that drizzle or freezing drizzle in spots. 32 downtown at the station. The winds are out of the west-northwest at 8, making it feel like 23. Eau Claire, you've got some freezing drizzle. 28 degrees, feels like 20 with a westerly breeze at 5 to 10. Again, I can't stress enough to be cautious on the roads if you'll be out and about. Temperatures, again, near or below freezing in most spots. Most areas between about 27 and 32 degrees, so that's why those roads and sidewalks could ice up pretty quickly. Winds out of the northwest, kind of blustery, 5 to 15, gusting to 20 over towards Preston, where the wind chills are in the teens. The rest of us, wind chills generally in the lower 20s. So drizzle doesn't show up all that well on the radar, but it's out there, as you saw through our CityCam network, and then some light snow showers farther to the north. That's a little area of low pressure, kind of a little clipper system that's going to track south and southeast across the region, and that's the cause for the clouds, the chance of freezing drizzle, and light snow showers overnight as well. So Sky Tracker shows those snow showers become more prevalent as we head towards the midnight hour, and after that through about 6 o'clock in the morning. Still some lingering light snow showers or flurries through about 10 o'clock or so. Otherwise, a mostly cloudy sky for the better part of our Sunday. and then partly cloudy as we head into tomorrow night and into our Monday, and our Monday is looking dry. Snow tracker showing not a lot, generally a trace to maybe an inch in most spots, perhaps an isolated 1 to 2 inch total in parts of southeastern Minnesota, but again, most spots an inch or less. And zone forecast showing lows tonight below freezing, not all that cold, but mid to upper 20s, and that, again, that's plenty cold to cause that drizzle to freeze on contact with roads and sidewalks, and that's why we've got that alert night in play. So that chance of freezing drizzle this evening. Then scattered light snow showers overnight, lows in La Crosse around 29. Tomorrow, chance of light snow or flurries in the morning, mostly cloudy and kind of blustery, 34 for the high. And then Happy New Year on Monday, 35. New Year's Eve, the overnight low will be 22. Generally 30s for highs next week, lows in the teens and 20s, and mainly dry until a slight chance of light snow showers or flurries next weekend on Saturday and Sunday. But again, that winter weather advisory in effect tonight through midnight. Keep an eye on those roads and sidewalks.
Thanks, Bill. Well, coming up in sports, a big night for our local wrestlers. We've got 6 athletes trying to claim a bi-state classic title. Kate Overton has the preview right after the break.
The Board Store Home Improvements family wishes you a Happy New Year. Visit soon to plan your 2024 home improvement project. It's never too early to dream.
Hurry in, America. It's time to visit your Ford dealer for the final days of the Make the Holidays Bright sales event. Choose from a large inventory of Ford vehicles equipped with technology and flexibility for any season. It's your last chance to get special offers on our great selection of Ford vehicles. Only during the final days of the Make the Holidays Bright sales event. For a limited time only, get 1-9 financing for 66 months on select Ford SUVs, plus an extra $1,000, totaling $3,250 flex by cash.
This is Kathy. She's about to see her dentist. She's afraid. Not because of the drill, but because of the bill. A big bill. But Kathy doesn't need to be afraid, and neither do you, thanks to affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company. It's easy to get this coverage. Don't believe me? Call or go online for all the details. You could even have this free information kit. This isn't a discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance. It helps pay for over 400 procedures. That's a lot. I'm talking cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures. Bottom line, you'll have help paying for routine care and expensive major work. But if you want deductibles, forget it. There aren't any. No annual maximum either. Plus, you can see any dentist you want. Stop fearing the big bill. Start saving at the dentist. Call now or go to sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Pivot! Shut up! Pivot! Shut up, shut up. Pivot! Shut up! Pivot! Shut up. Pivot! Shut up. Okay, hold on. I don't think it's gonna pivot anymore.
Guys, just like pivoting from cooling to heating season, it's a difficult adjustment.
Pivot into winter, called GNT.
Pivot! Shut up.
On GNT.
For the best heating and air conditioning, guaranteed.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports with Kate Overton.
Welcome to News 8 Now Sports. I'm Kate Overton, and we've got a huge night tonight over at the La Crosse Center. We've made it through the first 2 days of the Bi-State Classic, and now tonight we're on to the boys' championship matches. Tonight at 106 pounds, GET's Colton Koss is up against Dodgeville's Shane Rochon. At 113 pounds, Aquinas' Jake Fitzpatrick going for his second Bi-State title. And then at 144 pounds, Caledonia's Owen Denstad trying to bring a first place to the Warriors. Couple of more matches at 138 pounds. Holman's Preston Crotteville finds himself in the finals. 175, David Moline representing Aquinas. And at 215, Prairie du Chine's Blake Theory. I'll have highlights from all these guys tonight at 10. All right, while you're getting ready for the new year tomorrow night, don't forget the Green Bay Packers are taking on the Minnesota Vikings for Sunday Night Football. It's the last game of the 2023 season, and what a way to send us off. Two teams still fighting to keep their playoff hopes alive, battling it out in what is essentially an elimination game, as it's safe to say the loser is eliminated from the playoffs. One of the biggest challenges for the Packers defense this week, finding a way to contain the Vikings pass game. It's hard enough when they have Justin Jefferson, but when you add in the rookie Jordan Addison, it makes things difficult.
I think he's just a guy that
he creates a lot of problems because you can't just totally take away one person because, you know, they got other guys to go to, him and Osborne as well.
Well, even if the Packers win tomorrow and win next week, the playoffs are still not guaranteed. They're going to need to win out and get some help with some of the teams in front of them losing. But they can only focus on what's ahead of them, and that's the Vikings tomorrow night. Kickoff at US Bank Stadium set for 7:20 p.m. Sticking with football, bowl season continues, and on Monday, New Year's Day, the Wisconsin Badgers hit the field for their matchup in the ReliaQuest Bowl against the LSU Tigers. Game time set for 11 a.m. down in Tampa Bay. Some of the other games on New Year's Day: Iowa versus Tennessee for the Cheez-It Bowl, and the 2 college football playoff games, Washington versus Texas and Alabama versus Michigan. All right, and in the NBA tonight, the top team in the Western Conference is at it again as the Minnesota Timberwolves are hosting LeBron James and the LA Lakers. The Timberwolves enter the game with a 23-7 record. Tip time set for 7 p.m. Again, highlights from the Bi-State Classic Championship tonight at 10. That's all for sports. We'll be right back.
Telling the stories of our community. We're always on and where you can find us. News 8 Now. Expect more.
Start the year with a new look during Home Furniture's New Year's sale. For 2 big days, get up to an extra 10% off sale prices. This queen bedroom suite is just $18.99. Plus, pay no interest for 1 year. Hurry! The New Year's sale Sunday and Monday for 2 big days at Home Furniture.
This year, let Ford make the holidays bright. Go over any type of terrain with Ford Bronco Sport.
Hey, Dad.
How's the weather?
All good.
And the Ford Explorer with available seating for 7. And with power on demand in the all-electric Ford F-150 Lightning, well, that's how Ford is making the holidays bright. For a limited time only, get 1-9 financing for 66 months on select Ford SUVs, plus an extra $1,000, totaling $3,250 flex by cash.
Hi folks, Harvey Wood of Wood Sales and Service here. American-made Landmaster UTVs are built from the ground up in Columbia City, Indiana. The Landmaster team takes pride in their work from start to finish, starting with raw steel made in the USA. Then they fabricate, bend, weld, powder coat, assemble, and test every UTV. Landmaster provides their customers with the toughest, most versatile UTV made. Check out our large selection of Landmaster UTVs at Wood Sales and Service, Black River Falls. Family owned and operated for 55 years. WoodSalesService.com.
For a limited time at Homeworld Rugs, when you buy 1 rug at sale price, you'll get another rug free. With many different patterns, sizes, and shapes to choose from, and rug experts in every showroom to help you find the perfect rug. Buy 1 rug, get 1 free. Now at Homeworld Rugs.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
Again, that winter weather advisory in effect for all areas through midnight tonight. Freezing drizzle, light snow showers after that. Not a lot of snow, generally less than an inch, but that freezing drizzle could cause some slick roads and sidewalks. Lows in La Crosse around 29. Some lingering light snow showers tomorrow morning. Otherwise dry most of the day, 34. New Year's Day on Monday, 35. And staying mainly dry through much of next week.
Well, we want to thank you so much for watching News 8 Now this evening. We'll see you at 10 o'clock.